Welcome everyone. This is our second video dedicated to balancing poses. We will approach some level 1 and 2 poses. So if this is the first time that you are trying to balance on one leg, please have a look at the previous video where I explained some of the principles of balancing. I personally love balancing poses because they force you really to find a connection between the body, mind, and spirit. And also, they are very humbling. There are days when you balance like a breeze, and days where it's almost impossible to balance because our mind is somewhere else, or because the body is tired. So one of the keys to approach balancing is really to leave the ego outside the door. Forget about the ego, just go into the practice, be in the body, be with your breath. And let's start. So we're gonna start standing up, finding the connection between the crown of the head and the feet. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the jaw, relaxing the eyes, the space between the eyebrows. Trying to follow the plumb line of the body, aligning ears, shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. Start to deepen the breath. Slow down the breath to slow down the mind. Feel the ribs expanding as we breathe in. And feel the ribs gently contracting as we breathe out. The inhale has a rising energy quality, and the exhale has a grounding energy quality. And as we'll keep on balancing throughout the practice, I encourage you to switch the mind and think I'm rooting down, I'm grounding myself rather than I'm balancing. It's incredible what we can achieve just choosing the right words, how our state of mind changes. You can gently open the eyes, and we are start to really feel the feet start to rock forward and back. Noticing which muscles are supporting us as we rock forward, which muscles are supporting us as we rock back. And you'll notice as we rock backwards, as the weight of the body is on the heels, the toes want to lift. Just lift the toes, look at them, lift. And notice what's happening in the legs as you lift the toes. You'll probably notice your quadriceps firing, but also the pelvic floor seems to come in and up. And this is exactly what we want. When we balance, we need to engage the core, we need to engage the legs, we need to engage the glutes. Nice. Start to shift the body to the sides, keeping contact with the floor. Do not lift the sides of the feet. And notice the shape of your feet on the ground. Notice the sides, the front, the back. We call it the four corners of the feet. Do not lose contact. Nice. Beautiful. Let's move towards the front of the mat. I forgot to mention for today's practice, we need a block and we need a strap. If you don't have a block, grab a shoebox. If you don't have a strap, grab long belt or a scarf. Standing towards the front of the mat, standing tall, hip width distance apart. Tadasana, mountain pose. Let's start with some half salutations. Inhale, Swing the arms up towards the ceiling, lengthen to the sides of the body. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold, bend the knees if you need to. And here, start to shift of the weight forward towards your toes, hands on the floor or the shins. Open the heart, back bend. Exhale, rock backward, forward fold. Say yes with the head, say no with the head. Inhale, rise up to standing. And place, exhale, hands at the heart. 2 more. Inhale, stretch up, reach up through the fingers. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees if you need to. Inhale, rock forward, halfway up, back bend, lengthen crown of the head, lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, pressing through the feet, here we rise. Exhale, hands at the heart. Last one. Inhale, stretch up, reach high. Exhale, forward fold, hinging at the hips. Hands on shins or on the floor. Inhale, halfway up, lengthening the spine. Exhale, forward fold, letting the head hang. Inhale, pressing up, open the arms wide, raise, raise, and then hands at the heart. Nice. Adingon, full Surya A. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, right leg moves back. Left leg join the left. Then right, plank. We're gonna hold plank for 1. Shoulders away from the ears, belly button in, ribs in, pressing through the heels. Bend your knees, anchor the toes, hug the elbows in. Exhale, chaturanga, stretch the legs back. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, curl the toes under and shift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Inhale, stretch your right leg up. Exhale, rock forward on the ball of the foot, knee to nose, round the spine. Inhale, rock backward, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, round the spine. Inhale, rock backward, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, round the spine. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Now bend this right knee. Open the hip to the side. Pressing the hands evenly, do not lean on your left arm. And then stretch the right leg. Stacking the hips, one on top of the other. Let the head hang. We're gonna hold it for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5. Rebend the knee, square the hips, and lower the right foot down. Nice. Second side. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, rock forward. Knee to nose, round the spine. Inhale, 3-legged dog, stretching up. And then bend the knee, rock forward, knee to nose, round the spine. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, rock forward, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. And this time, bend your knee. Open the hip to the side, stacking one hip over the other. Okay, you can stay here, or if you want to go towards the full pose, stretch the left leg. Press this left foot against an imaginary wall. Bring the belly button in, bring the ribs in. Do not lean on your left arm. Press evenly through both arms. We're going to hold it for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5. Rebend the knee, square the hips, and then lower the foot down. Move your hands to meet the feet. Uttanasana, forward fold. Bend the knees if you need to. Say yes with the head. Say no with the head. Place the hands at the waist. Inhale, rise up to standing. Stretch the arms up to avoid getting dizzy. Exhale and stand. Building some heat. So we are going to move to our first balancing poses. It's called Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose, and it's a balancing pose and a hip opener. So have your block behind your left foot first. So open your legs wide, 1 meter or 3 feet apart. Rotate the left leg from within the hip socket. Left leg is pointing 12 o'clock. My right foot is pointing at 2 o'clock. Nice. Place your hands on the sides of the ribs, squaring the ribs to the long side of the mat. Now open your arms really wide. And now start to shift the weight of the body forward. And as you shift the weight of your body forward, press through this right heel and press to the big toe mound of your left foot. Now, you're shifting forward, you reach the point where you cannot shift more, and then you start lowering this left arm down. It can touch the shin, the ankle, or your block. I'm demoing with a block. So this right hand, you can have it at the waist. Remember to open across the chest. Both shoulders are in the same line. Or if you want to go towards the full pose, this is it. Trikonasana. Triangle pose is one of the oldest poses in the yoga tradition. So if your neck is tender, just look at your left foot. Nice. Keep on pressing through the big ball, through the big toe of your left foot and the heel of your right foot. Nice. Place your right arm on the right side of the waist. Look at your left foot. And now come to the toes of your of your right foot. Nice. Start to bend this left knee and start to bring the block to the left corner of your mat. You're really propelling yourself, belly button in, ribs in, lift the head, and then start to rise. Nice. Rising. And then open the hip, stacking one hip on top of the other. Now, remember what we did in three-legged dog. Press this right foot against an imaginary wall, belly button in, ribs in. Keep on pressing. You can look at the side very slowly. The gaze is really important when we balance. So move your eyes slowly. This leg is hip high, can be lower, but not higher. And then if you want, you can add the right arm up. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. We're gonna hold it for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5. Exhale and down. Look down. In front of you, start to bend this left leg and then very gently go back to standing. Nice. Have both hands at the waist. Your toes are now pointing forward. Take a deep inhale here, elbows move back. Exhale, forward fold. Let the head hang. Let the arms hang. If you need to bend the knees, please do so. And then move your arms forward. Come to the fingertips. Breathe into the back body. Feel the ribs expanding. Feel the shoulder blades moving towards the ceiling. And now shift the weight of the body to your heels and push the hips back. Inhale, rock forward. Bend the knees. Place your hands at the waist. Maybe take the opportunity to grab the block and bring it to the other side. Inhale, rise up to standing. Second side, triangle and Ardha Chandrasana. So pivot your leg, move it from within the hip socket. Right foot pointing 12 o'clock, left foot pointing 9 o'clock. Heel to arch alignment as much as you can. So front heel to back arch alignment. Belly button in, ribs in, shoulders over the hips. Nice. Let's start to bring the ribs, square the leg ribs to the long side of the mat. Relax the shoulder and spread your arms wide. Nice. Setting up, pressing to the back heel and the big toe of the front foot. Shifting forward. Really maintaining equal length across both sides of the waist. And here you really feel the stretch on your left side. Now, tip forward, tip, 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 tip. And then when you reach your mat, you start to lower this right hand down. Keep the left hand on the left side of the waist. Remember to keep the torso open. You can place the hands on the block. It will be handy for when you're balancing in Ardha Chandrasana. Nice. If you're ready for it, stretch this left arm up, stacking one arm on top of each other. You can look at your left arm, but if your neck doesn't like looking at your left arm, look at your right foot. Remember to open this shoulder. It will want to sneak forward, contracting here your pecs and your neck. Move it back. Nice. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Then place your left hand on the left side of the waist. Look at your right foot. Start to bend this right foot. Come to the toes of your left foot. And then with the hand on top of the block or shoebox, whatever you're using, start to move the arm and the block towards the right corner of the mat. And then bending the knee, we start to lift the left leg up. Okay. Stay here. And you can keep this right leg bent if you want, or straight. Now let's work these hips. So let's stack one hip on top of the other. Move the head really slowly, the gaze really slowly. Opening the hip, whoops. Your feet, your right foot will want to roll to the outer edge of the foot. That's why it's important you keep on pressing through the big toe. Okay. Now focus on this left foot. Press the left foot against an imaginary wall. Stack the hips, ribs in, belly button in, engage the pelvic floor. And then if and when you're ready, you lift this left arm up. Nice. Ardha Chandrasana, a full moon pose. We're gonna hold it for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5. Beautiful. Place the left hand on top of the left side of the waist. Look down. And then start to bend this right knee. And very gently place the left foot on the floor. And come back to a standing. In, so feet are now pointing forward. Interlace the hands on top of your sacrum. Your elbows are bent. Start to straighten these elbows down, opening the heart. Looking up if the neck is okay. Exhale, forward fold. Letting the head hang, bringing the arms up towards the ceiling. Breathe fully and deeply. Say yes, say no. Slide the hands along the legs. Place the hands around the waist, micro bend the knees. Inhale, rise up to standing. Heel toe, the feet, handshake the legs. Nice. Here's when we might need the strap. So I recommend you get the strap or and you just place the strap or your scarf around your neck. As I said, we might need it, we might not need it. So we are gonna go to a pose that is called Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana, very long name. Don't worry, don't get scared. I'm gonna move here because I think the light is a little bit better. I'm gonna get the light right into this room. So find the feet, find the connection between the crown of the head and the feet. Maybe lift the toes, come to the tippy toes and the heels, kind of alternating this motion. A lot of balancing is concentration and attention. It's really being in the pose, being fully in the present moment, and also not to fear to fall. So if you feel that you're wobbling, use whatever you can prop yourself on. So let's transfer the weight of the body on our left foot. Come and feel this left leg becoming really strong, really grounded down on the floor. Check that you're not shifting your hips to the side. Bring the hips in and bring the energy towards your navel as if you were knitting. If you had a zipper and you're zipping it up here. So the abdominal wall is engaged. I'm on my tippy toes of my right foot. Inhale, lift the right knee up, hip high. Not too high, otherwise we tend to shorten this side of the waist. I always find evenness, balance across both sides. Now, place your right hand on top of the right knee, and we are just gonna mobilize the hips a little bit more. Inhale, open, exhale, close. No twist, please. Keep the pelvis and the torso neutral. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Now, without changing anything, start to straighten this right foot, this right leg forward, and then bend it. Inhale, straighten, exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten, exhale, bend. Inhale, leg go straight, exhale, bend. One more. Inhale, straight, exhale, bend. Beautiful. Yogic toe lock. So, index and mid finger together, thumb. Join them and make like a hole. Okay, so we are gonna use the yogic toe lock and we are gonna hold the big toe. Now, if you need to prop yourself, please do. And then we start to straighten this leg forward. Nice. Remember, do not lift the right hip. This might be challenging for those who have tight hamstrings, for those who run a lot, for those who cycle a lot. Don't you worry. You can micro bend or bend the right knee a lot. Does not matter. Nice. Bend the knee. So here's where the strap comes handy. For those who can't straighten, so who can't hold the big toe, use the strap. Place the strap on the ball, on the arch of the foot, and just, oops, hold the strap. I find this a little bit more challenging. Relax the shoulders and relax the neck. I'm gonna hold it for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5. Bend the knee, remove the strap, and shake the legs. Probably the glutes on your left side are a little bit on fire because this left standing leg has been working a lot. So make fist and just start. Nice. Second side, and you'll notice we all have the tendency to balance more easily on one leg than the other. For me, I think it's the right leg that doesn't want to balance. Let's see what happens. So let's transfer the weight of the body on the right foot and feel this right leg becoming solid, steady, strong, like a tree trunk, a big tree trunk. Let's come to the fingertips, sorry, to the toes of our left foot. Inhale, we rise, knee over the hips. We steady the breath, we steady the mind, we steady the gaze. And then left hand on top of the left knee. Inhale, open, moving slowly. Nothing moves in our torso. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open, keep on moving. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Now, coming back to the center. Inhale, stretch the left leg straight. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straight. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straight. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straight. Exhale, bend. Now, this time I'm gonna demo with the strap first and then with the yogic toe lock. So grab the strap, place it on the arch of the foot, and slowly, slowly start to straighten this left leg forward. Relax the shoulders, oops. Relax the neck, relax the jaw. Oh, I told you my right leg doesn't want to balance. I know it. And then steady the gaze, steady the mind, steady the breath. We're gonna hold it for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5. Exhale, release. Nice. Shake the legs. And we are gonna go for the yogic toe lock. So, as I said, index and middle finger together, and then you close like if you were doing the letter O. So, finding the alignment first, transferring the weight of the body on your right leg, bending the left knee, hooking the big toe, and then straighten it. Yeah, I find this much easier than the strap for some reason. Flex this left foot, drop the left knee, the left hip. Remember, both sides of the waist are the same length. We're gonna hold it for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5. Nice. Shake the legs. Shake, shake, shake. We're not gonna use the strap again, so you can place it on the floor. And now we're gonna do another balancing pose, chair pose. We're gonna start with chair pose with eagle legs and eagle arms. We're gonna start with chair pose first, and then we're gonna go into the eagle legs and eagle arms. So have your legs together, your heels together, your feet together. Nice. Shift the weight of the body into your heels and lift the toes. As the words say, chair pose is about sitting against an imaginary chair. So start to bend the legs and sit as low as you can. Also try to have the knees in line with your ankle as much as you can. It's kind of challenging. Also really glue those knees together. One of them will want to sneak forward. I always do. So place the hands at the heart first. Bring the belly button in, bring the ribs in. Find length across the spine. And this is version 1. Then the full version is with your arms straight forward. So arms are in line with your ears. We're gonna inhale and exhale. We're gonna sit a little bit lower. Inhale, exhale, sit a little bit lower. Lift those toes. Inhale, exhale, sit a little bit lower. Lift the head. And then place the hands at the heart and forward fold. Let the head hang. Say yes. Say no. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. Start to bend your knees. Chair pose, second time. Let's start with the hands at the heart. Now, this is where the fun comes. Cross your right leg over the left. Okay, I'll show you the modification first. You can keep your right toes grazing the floor if this is easier for your balance, or the full pose is that we hook the right foot across the left shin. Now, belly button in, ribs in. Stretch your arms forward. Cross the left arm over the right, and then hold the hands. Eagle arms and eagle legs in chair pose. Sit a little bit lower. Find a steady gaze. We're gonna hold it for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5. Slowly, slowly come up and shake the legs. Nice, beautiful. Chair pose with eagle arms and eagle legs. Second side. This time balancing on our right leg. So legs together, knees together, ankles together, lift the toes, shift the weight of the body into your heels. Let's start with the hands at the heart. Lengthen the tailbone, belly button in, ribs in, look in front. Nice. Do not let the head hang. The moment you let the head hang, you contract the front of the body. Nice. You can stay here, or if you want to go towards the full pose, cross the left leg over the right. You can have your big toe just graze the floor, your left big toes, or you can go towards the full pose and hook the foot. Nice. Stay here and decide, do I want to engage the arms? Yes or no? Maybe. If the answer is yes, you stretch your arms forward. You cross the right arm over the left. You bend at the elbows, and then you clasp the hands. Look at something that is not moving. Steady your gaze. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. Sit a little bit lower. Inhale. Exhale, sink into the pose. Inhale. Exhale, focus on your breath. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And then release the pose. Nice. Shake the legs. Shake the legs. And now we're going to start to stretch the muscles that we have worked today. Start to swing the arms from side to side. This helps. Let your arms be happy. Let the knees be soft. Nice. So we work the quads, the front of the legs quite a bit. And now we're going to stretch them. So shift the weight of the body to your left foot. Anchoring down, rooting down, grounding. Okay. Start to bend your right knee towards the back. So my knees are together, my belly button is inward, I'm engaging my pelvic floor, my ribs are in. I'm just opening it for a second just to grab the hold of the back of the foot. And then I'm bringing, oops, I'm showing it from the front. I'm bringing both knees together, really important. Because the moment you open the knee, you may damage your ligaments, okay? Now, the more you bring this right knee back, the more you stretch the front of the right thigh. Nice. Press the hands against the foot into the hands, really important. And now, if you want to take this into a balancing pose, Lord of the Dancer, stretch your left arm up, reaching through the fingers, and then start to hinge at the hips. Press the hands into the foot into the hands, look down, moving really slowly. Your gaze follow the movement. Breathe fully and deeply. Do not open the knee to the side. Otherwise you can hurt your ligaments on your right knee. And this is my max today. I'm happy. And as you can see, I'm wobbling as well. That's all good. I can laugh, I can fall down, and I can shake the legs. This is all good. Losing balance and happens. Just laugh. Just have fun. We're gonna go to the other side. And let's see what happens. So shift the weight of the body into your right foot. Come to the toes of your left foot. Feel this right leg very solid, very steady. And then bend your left knee. Hold the left foot with your left hand. Bring the knees together. Belly button in, ribs in. Stand tall. And start to move this left knee back, opening the front of your left thigh. Now, if you want to take it to Lord of the Dancers, straight your right arm up towards the ceiling, reaching through the fingers, and then start to forward fold, forward fold, forward fold. And then press the hands into the foot into the hands. Do not twist the left knee. Forward fold, if you can and want. Forward fold. Breathe fully and deeply. Steady the gaze to steady the mind. Belly button in, ribs in, pelvic floor in and up. We're gonna hold it for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5. Inhale. Come back to the center. Release the pose. And shake your legs. Beautiful. Let's move down to the floor for a couple of stretches. It's important to stretch after balancing poses. It's important to stretch after any practice. So lay down on our back, bring the knee in, and just rock side to side. Stretch the legs up towards the ceiling. Shake the legs. Make ankle rolls and wrist rolls. Place the right foot down. Right knees bend. Place the left foot on top of the right thigh. Thread the needle. So move using your muscle, the left knee towards the side, opening. And here you need to check, ask yourself, ask your body, do I need more? If the answer is yes, you bring this right knee towards the right shoulder. Any amount. Do not overdo it. Some of us feel the stretch in the glutes. Some of us will feel it in the hamstrings. Some of us won't feel it at all. And it's all good. Breathe fully and deeply. You're going to hold the pose for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5. Inhale, exhale, twist, bringing all this the leg unit towards the right until the left foot touches down. Right hand on top of the belly, left arm moves above and behind the head. Stretching the left side from the fingertips to the hips. Feel the belly rising and falling. One more cycle of breath. Inhale, come back to the center. Place both feet on the floor. Lift the hips and lower them down. Right foot on top of the left thigh. Flex the right foot to protect the knee joint. Open this right knee so that we are making the shape of the number 4. Check. Do I need more? If the answer is yes, you bring the left knee closer to the left shoulder, knowing that the closer you bring the left knee, the more you open the right hip, and the more you stretch the right glutes. Some of us like to hold the back or the front of the leg, in this case, the left leg. Do it only if you're not arching, if you're not lifting the shoulders. Shoulder, neck, jaw, eyebrow, forehead, fully relaxed. Be in the body. Breathe in and out. One more cycle of breaths before we take this into a twist. Take a deep inhale, and as we exhale, we drop, we move slowly actually, this whole leg unit towards the left until the right foot touches down on the floor. Place your left hand on top of the belly, and the right arm stretches back, reaching through the fingers. Feel the gentle rise and fall of the belly. Feel the breath flowing steadily, naturally, freely through the body. Feel the difference between one side, the left side, and the right. One more cycle of breath. Inhale, come back to the center. Place both feet on the floor. Lift the hips and lower them down. Bring both knees at the same time towards the shoulders. Or flex the feet. Feet are moving towards the ceiling, ankles over the knees. Open these knees very wide. All the outer edges of the feet or your ankles, whatever is available. Press the hands into the feet into the hands, happy baby. Rock side to side. Close the eyes. Be carried by the motion. Rocking is very soothing, is very calming for the nervous system. And then join the legs and get ready for Shavasana. Knees bent for those who have lower back discomfort, legs straight for everyone else. If you're deciding to do Shavasana with your knees bent, have your feet as wide as the mat, and then bring the knees together in a tripod. One hand on top of the belly, the other one on top of the heart. Close the eyes. And slow down the breath. Enjoy this couple of minutes of full relaxation. Feel the body on the floor. And every time you exhale, take the opportunity to let go, to make your body heavier and more relaxed. Everything melts down. There is no reason to hold and no reason to tense. You're fully supported by the ground beneath you. Start to move the head from side to side, to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Maybe shift your hips from side to side. And then roll to one side, possibly the right side, curling up into a fetal position, transitioning from Shavasana to the rest of the day. Using your left hand push up to sitting cross-legged. Crossing at the shins, sitting tall. Always finding the connection between the crown of the head and the tailbone. Gaze is soft or eyes closed. Stretch your arms to the side. Inhale. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Join the palms at the top. And then bring the hands at the heart and the chin to the chest, bowing. Bowing at yourself. But this time we are dedicated to yourself.